This is Kamchatka, an immense, isolated wilderness that has 29 active volcanoes and the highest density of brown bears anywhere on the planet. This is summer, and hundreds of bears have gathered near the shoreline to mate and raise their cubs. This female's 3 cubs were born in the den last winter, weighing just a few ounces. But thanks to her milk, they are growing rapidly. So today, she only allows the hungry cubs a short suckle. If they are to grow strong enough to survive their first winter, she must start to wean them onto the salmon that will soon be arriving here in their millions for their annual spawning. These waters will soon be choking with millions of sockeye salmon, on a mission to deposit their eggs upstream in the lake's tributaries. The arrival of the salmon marks the beginning of one of nature's greatest feasts. The mother catches a fish for each of her cubs. But while hungry bears can consume 40 whole salmon a day, it's feared overfishing and warming sea temperatures could pose a much greater threat to salmon numbers. It's the bounty of salmon that attracts so many bears here, allowing them to mate and raise their cubs on the banks of Lake Kurill. But sometimes, living in such close proximity to other bears also brings danger. This year's mating season is already over, but this male still appears to be searching for a mate. And when he picks up the scent of these 2 cubs, it's a sure sign that a fertile female will be nearby. The male is still a long way off, and he knows the female won't mate whilst her cubs are still suckling. But by finding and killing the young bears, he might get a chance to breed. She would fight to the death to protect her cubs. But detecting the approaching male, today she opts for flight, not fight, and leads the cubs into the trees to hide. It's a dangerous game, but the tactic seems to pay off. And eventually, the male gives up. Allowing the female to head towards the lake to feed. These steaming geothermal waters have become a paradise for Russia's brown bears.